What's the deal, yo? It's the boy 350. It's the boy LYC. Cholly and The CHAMP. We're bringing it back to you. I've been away for a while. had a little issue I had to tend to. But now I'm back and we're gonna talk. I don't know what about yet, but we're gonna figure something out.
What we can talk about is your recovery. How you been feeling? Explain what happened.
I had what they call, I had an aneurysm. I had 2 of those joints. Basically, that's just a bleed in the brain. It's basically like a stroke. It's a long recovery. I was in a coma. Y'all excuse me while I scratched my meat through my pocket. It was itching. I don't want y'all to think I'm just being extra fidgety. I was being extra itchy on my dickhead. But anyway.
When you got a scratch, you got to scratch.
Yeah, you got to catch that. But anyway, basically what it was like a stroke. I was in a coma for about, I think, 6 weeks after that. And then after that, I couldn't talk for a while because they had to put a hole in my throat. And then after that, I was on the recovery track, man. Learning to walk again, getting my voice back, starting to talk again. It was a long, hard thing to have to go through, man. Getting fed through a tube in my stomach for a while. Nigga dropped some weight. I'm real sexy. And for everybody that don't know, they say for every 30 pounds you lose, you gain an inch. Well, how about the fact I lost 160? Think about it.
That's a lot of inches.
That's a lot of inches.
I don't want to think about that.
And I ain't gained that many like that anyway. Matter of fact, I lost a little bit of my effectiveness. I ain't dropping in the ass with 400 pounds no more.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a lot of pressure to put down on somebody.
Yeah, so I'm more of a slow groove type now. If the sex require me getting out of breath and getting tired, I quit. I ain't got that to put in it no more. It's not that important. If I'm going like I'm going and you saying it and you whispering in my ear, faster, harder, you only got 2 times to do that to me before I say, you know what, I'm good, time out, I quit. That's
no faster, no harder, no.
When I'm hitting you at
more.
the pace and the poundage that I got in me. Anything more than that, we just not meant to be together. Hopefully you'll come after I leave, or while I'm trying to leave. I'm not the man for you.
So you just gotta rub it out and just get the toys or whatever.
Yeah, I'm cool. Matter of fact, you can do that while I'm there. I'm cool with that. I love watching a woman masturbate anyway. It's one of the sexiest things ever. You know. I just don't want to have to be.
Very true.
I just don't want to have to help you get that nut and stress my body and my mind out trying to do that. I'm not into that anymore.
Oh man.
So if you're a slow groover and you like for the cat to be like slowly made love to, I'm your boy. If you like that thing to be pounded out, I'ma holler at you another day. I'm not the guy for you.
Do something high. Don't holler at me no more.
Nah. I don't. That's what I call that competitive sex. I'm not into competitive sex.
Who are you competing with?
You're right. That's what I'm saying. All that. I'm gonna make that nigga tap. Yes, you are. Because I'm gonna quit.
So you just throw in a towel just on the.
Bitch, I quit. I'm a nut and quit.
It's like my boy Marl say, it's a race to the finish line.
If I start feeling this shit becoming like competitive sex about making a nigga tap, I'm gonna sneak and come and then I'm leaving. Yeah.
How you gonna say?
I can come with a straight face.
So you just be like, you be going, it's like you making a sex face and it's like,
yeah, it's
like you can't.
I probably smile and be like, girl, you tripping. And I thought, but in my mind, I'd be like, God damn, this nut is killing me, but I can hold it. I won't even lose stroke or have a spasm.
Like your nuts be wearing like the ninja mask and shit.
It's that karate thing. You know how what was that movie Eddie Murphy had where that nigga said karate man bleed on the inside? The one with it's the old one where they took the nigga out the gutter and they made him a corporate giant. And,
oh yeah, trading places.
Yeah, it's just like that. A true coxman, he could come and you not know it. or he can not come, and you think he did. See,
a true coxman, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
a true coxman.
It's kind of like that's what it's called. It's like when people are part of a certain industry or whatever, they become a man of that industry, like a Iron Man or a plumber man. You know, if you slang a dick, you're a cox man. Cox.
Oh man, yeah, you still got it.
Yeah. Like linemen in football, they linemen. You know.
So it's the O line, the D line, the cock line.
Yeah, if you working meat, you're a coxman.
Firefighters fight fire.
And fireman, policeman.
Yeah, police shit.
Yeah.
You're a coxman.
Yeah, you work.
Oh
dick.
All right, man. So yeah, how's your recovery process been going?
It's been going. It's actually been hard. It's the recovery part. I think one of the biggest things to kind of get used to is basically you had a brain injury. Something wrong with your actual brain. It's not like a broke arm or a broke leg. You know, your brain pretty much tells your body what to do and when to do it. You know, so you're dealing with the brain becoming healthy, and that's a hard thing, man. The biggest issue I had was people telling me like some of the shit I thought wasn't real. You know, trying to realize a lot of shit your brain just made up, because that's what the brain do, to fill in the space of shit it can't remember or time it lost. It just creates its own thing. Yeah. I went through a whole crazy thing where I was going through things, I was seeing things. I thought at one point I thought I was infested with these bugs, and I was going through this whole bug thing where I felt like I was covered in them all the time. Yeah.
I kind of remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember you used to lose moments. Like you'll be talking, let's say you were talking to a nurse and her name was Jennifer. And then you'll be talking to her and you'll be in the present, in the moment. And then you'll be talking about some other Jennifer from the past or something.
Right.
And so then everybody's confused, like what the fuck is he talking about? And it's got to a point where we just let you ride it out. And you either gonna come back lucid or stay off on whatever trail you was on.
Yeah, and that just come from in my life I probably fucked a lot of Jennifer, so when I'm talking to the Jennifer, nurse Jennifer, I get thinking about, you know,
past pussy Jennifer,
and then I be getting too familiar with nurse Jennifer, and she get uncomfortable, and I be thinking about, you know, the good pussy Jennifer, and I get real comfortable. The whole thing just kind of gets like, to be a weird situation at that point. Cause I fuck around, reach out and touch nurse Jennifer on my cat, and then she, yeah, it'd be an odd situation. Like I remember one time I was getting a massage or something, and I looked up at the ceiling, and it made me remember when I used to come on, like, and shoot it from the bed to the ceiling. And so when she started doing it, I was like, man, I remember in the past you rubbed me like this, I shoot nut on the ceiling. And I started telling this chick the whole story of how I used to shoot nut on the ceiling. And meanwhile, this strange lady is rubbing me, and she's like very uncomfortable. Because I'm thinking about skeeting while I was recovering from having strokes or whatever. And, you know, sometimes I was stroking. And just depending on what day you call me.
Knowing you, because you're really getting your stroke on.
Yeah, I wish I could. My dick was in torment.
Yeah.
Because they had put the catheter on my dick and tore something up in there, and I basically bled out my dick for a month.
What?
Yeah. Yep. My dick would bleed. I would pee, then right when I got through peeing, blood would come out and just...
Ooh.
I had to wrap my dick in toilet paper.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, I had to.
That's like a Saturday Night Live sketch or something.
It's horrible to sick dick.
Good, at least it wasn't burning.
Man, you don't, ain't nothing worse than your dick bleeding. I don't care if it hurt or not. It's a scary event.
Women would be like, hey, we bleed, but I wouldn't want to bleed out my dick.
Y'all supposed to bleed. Y'all bleeding for a greater reason. Just you bleeding because of the whole.
I thought you were gonna say bleeding for your peace of mind, like, oh, she not pregnant.
Well, that too. I was just thinking about them being able to have kids. They're bleeding.
True.
Nothing worse than you jacking off and then you shoot 3 squirts of blood out your meat before the cum come out. I mean, that never happened, but
ugh,
that's probably ruined it. After that, you probably impotent. I can't
you.
see. I can't see coming after that will ever have the same mental effect that it does now. You skeet off some nut, some blood, you probably won't want to skeet anymore. You just and then you shoot a call of blood or two. Yeah, that's horrible.
There's certain visuals I just really don't need.
And we sitting too close for me to
be talking about
have a fake masturbation moment. And I don't even jack off like that either. My jack off is mostly with the thumb on the head. This is probably all of the stroke I do on it.
So you got like a special technique?
Yeah, it's all in the head.
Well,
you know what I be upset about? Like, girls never give good hand jobs. I think I had one chick that would give me a great hand job.
Let me ponder on this. Hold on. You might be right.
She ruined it for all chicks because her hand jobs were so good. They're like magic. Like, the whole time I'd be about to slide off the bed trying to get away from her fucking grip on my penis. It was magical.
I can't really think of a hand job I've had. Really, I mean, mostly that would be accompanying a blowjob, maybe.
Man, if I had
but like never just a straight. Because if you rubbing my dick and you're not rubbing it right, that's a problem beginning.
You'd be like, get out of there.
Yeah. I'll stop you from touching my dick, from sucking from whatever. If the shit ain't like right, it's just like the fuck out of here.
Now I had one chick. She used to not. It wasn't a hand job. What she would do was she would climb on top of me and just rub my dick on her pussy.
Oh yeah, that's hot. That's like
man, that shit used to feel so good, and I would nut everywhere from it.
If she got a real wet junk, yeah. But I mean, that's just like
she had that
that's
snot.
Foreplay.
Yeah, she had that snot.
Snot pussy.
Man, it was times we wouldn't even have sex, man. She would just rub me and come. She would come, and then I would come, and then we'd just go to sleep. We wouldn't even have sex.
Yeah, she's a trained professional.
Man, that shit was great.
Trained professional.
Shit was great. It was magical.
Yeah, because if you just know how to rub your pussy against a dude's dick without insertion or whatever, I mean, well, that's gonna work anyway because it's the pressure against the clit. Still, if you could do that.
It'd be nice if she didn't want to fuck. I'd be like, we ain't got to. Just rub me on you. And that was like me, like I'm giving her a break, but really I probably preferred that rub anyway. That shit was. That shit.
Because you were like, I ain't gotta work.
Yeah.
That's probably what
and
it
then
was.
she used to come so hard from me, man. I would hug her when she nut on me, man. Her whole body would just convulse and tremble. And that shit was so intimate, man. I loved it.
And I really have completely forgotten what our particular topic of this episode was going to be.
About relationships.
But now we're on...
Me getting rubbed off on a cat.
Yeah, so...
That shit was magical. Magical.
Wait, hold on. When did you first start, masturbate?
Man, honestly, I was old.
Really?
I used to I didn't masturbate per se, like with a jack off. I used to have to, just grind. I would just grind my dick on stuff and come.
Like the doorknob, you just...
No, not like that. Like on the floor mostly, on the floor or a pillow or something. Yeah. And then, because masturbation, when I would jack off, it would itch. I guess from the friction, I just wasn't used to that. So then when I got older, I started doing it and it would itch. And I just kept going and then I came and then it stopped itching, so I started jacking off. But when I was young, I used to have jack off-a-thons, man. I put a movie in and I beat off. And when I'm about to come, I stop. I let my nut go away. Then I start beating off again. And then it gets
that's penis training.
Right. I didn't know it at the time. I was training myself on holding my nut. It would get to the point where I couldn't even touch it, man. If I touch it, it'd shoot nut straight across the room.
That's funny, because see, I really didn't start masturbating until I was, in my mid-20s.
Oh, no.
So
I was high addicted. I probably started jacking off around 13 or 14.
My whole teens, yeah, I wasn't jacking off. But, so, I don't even know how I started, really. Because I don't, it's a song Trick Daddy talking about. He was in an interview or something. He's like, nobody know how to touch your dick like a man knows how. You know how to rub your own shit off. You know how to touch yourself to get the job done. And I was like, all right, that shit is real. Masturbation is a motherfucker. But if you don't know it, then you can't really explain it to a chick like, yo, touch me like this or whatever.
Up to a point, excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. If I meet a chick that don't masturbate, I don't want to fuck with her.
Why is that?
Because 9 times out of 10, them the chicks that can't nut.
Because they don't know how to come. They don't know what to do.
They don't know how to
make
yeah,
themselves.
she don't even know how to make herself come. And she's sitting there expecting you to know how to make her come. Man, I need you to know that pussy, man. It ain't like I want you to tell me to the left, to the left, to the left, deeper, 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 to the right, to the right, to the right. I don't need you to do that, but I need you to know how to get your nut off.
You like the position or what spot to hit, or
twerk your body, get yourself in a position where you're gonna get off. Especially if you're a hard nutter. You know what I'm saying?
Hard nutter.
Yeah, I like that word.
What the fuck?
A hard nutter. Like you hard to nut.
Oh, okay. Hard to make them come.
Yeah.
Okay, like a hard nutter.
If you're a hard nutter, then you need to masturbate more.
Alright. But I find like there are chicks who like, yo, I don't masturbate, or I only want the touch of a man, or blah blah blah. And I feel the exact, I'm like, you need to know how to know your body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta learn your body. You know, that's a learning curve, and you don't know what the fuck, I need to be doing.
Right.
So you can't explain. Like, I listen. You know what I mean? You're gonna talk. I'm gonna listen to your body language. I'm gonna listen to the words you say. But if you ain't got shit to say, it's miscommunication. So then they gotta figure your shit out to get you to some place you don't even know.
Or how about chicks that say they don't like to kiss? If you don't like to kiss, how we gonna fuck? You know what I'm saying? Kiss is foreplay. Sometimes it gets you to the foreplay. If you don't like to kiss, then I'm just gonna tell you, all right, get naked. I'm gonna pull, and we gonna fuck. Like, no, we gonna kiss. Then I'm gonna rub on your titties, and I'm gonna rub on your cat while we kiss, and then I'm gonna work my way in to put my dick in you. Like, that's how it starts.
So that's the process.
Yeah. The hardest thing ever is a fucking chick that don't like to kiss.